Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Schwartz and today we're going to be doing a valve cover gasket on this guy. This is a 2011 Cruze, like 160,000 miles. These are pretty known to have bad valve covers themselves. I guess this like burst disc thing in there blows up and stuff and whatever else. Oh, and there's a little, where was it now? This guy back here on the intake. Well, I guess that's not really valve cover related, but for some reason, you read a whole bunch about like people always replacing these valve covers. I don't know if this has been done in the past. I haven't owned this car that long, maybe 20,000 miles or so. But yeah, so I just figured I'd do a video on it. I'm sure there's a lot of other videos out there too, but you know, it's cold outside and I've been working a lot, so I haven't really had normal videos coming out. Not that my videos are all that exciting, but yeah, so I just figured I'd do that. These cookies are amazing. My lady and I made them last night. They're good. So yeah, just gonna pop stuff off here. I gotta keep you on the charger because my GoPro hasn't been used in forever, so it's dead as something dead. But let me get this light turned on. So I already got this cover off. It goes on top, and then we got this plug here. I presume it's for the spark plugs and like the coil and whatnot, because that's exactly what it hooks up to. And then I'm just gonna go around here and take the screws out. These are special screws. I don't know if you ever dealt with them, but it's a weird like star socket or whatever. It's E-socket set. I just went to Harbor Freight. I've had these laying around forever, but it's a E11 for these top guys. And then on the coil itself, there's screws holding it in. I think it's a T30. It's stuck on this thing though. I gotta figure out how to get this off of here, but Jesus. Are you serious? What even? Oh, gee. Alright. Okay, good thing that was the size because I didn't want to have to try to get another one off. But yeah, so that's a star. I think this probably has to come off first just because it's on top, and then that's what makes sense. Oops, wrong way. You know, I like never use this thing, but it's a pretty nifty tool. This guy just comes out. Probably should have or could have replaced this too. Probably old. Looks like it's cracking a little bit, but runs good though, so I'm just gonna put this one back on there once I'm done. The springs in here, this has nothing to do with anything, but they don't really look straight in there. Just so I don't forget when I put this back on that, there you go, now they're straight. So got that guy off. Now we're just gonna go around. There's, you know, enough bolts holding this top in. And you probably wanna try a little bit not to like drop stuff in the spark holes, but that'll just be my problem when I change the spark plugs someday. Probably could have done that too, because God knows when it was done last. Alright, so I got all those loosened up. Some of this stuff could probably be disconnected here. I don't know what exactly this is, but it doesn't want to come off, so we might just leave it, try to work around it. Pull the dipstick out, then set that to the side on a free piece of paper towel. Are you still recording? Yeah, you are. And this should come out. I mean, I had it torqued down pretty good so that it, oh yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is because it's leaking. Normally, like, I don't really care. Like, for some reason it's leaking and burning the oil on the exhaust manifold, but I haven't had to put any more oil in it, so I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so it's leaking out. It's figured I should replace it. I tried tightening it at one point, and it helped for a little bit, and then it seems to be coming out of this fill cover. I'll try to get you in here. Like the oil cap or whatever, it was leaking through there, I thought. So I got a new one of those, put that on, and it was still leaking. So yeah, I don't know what is going on here. They're all loose. Might just have to... You guys want to sit up here? Probably kind of far away over there, huh? Set you right there. Get close in. See what's going on. Hopefully the light's not in your eyes. Ah, jeez. Yeah, but Alright, I think I just wasn't recording for a second there, but basically I got this cap off, or the valve cover off, and if I don't have the content, I'm sorry, because I did record it, I just don't think I pushed record. Anyway, so I open it up and there's a lot of like buildup in here, and I know that's not supposed to be there, but I'll try to get this cleaned out a little bit. So that buildup, basically this all works off of, this is like for the PCV system, positive crankcase ventilation. Basically, air comes up through here and it goes through these through these baffles and stuff, and then the air comes out of this hole and back down there, and then from there it either goes through valve into the intake or through this hose over to the intake of the turbo. And so if it's not able to get through here, that could be an issue. I mean, because when I have the oil cap off and I have my hand over it, it kind of feels like there's pressure there, like positive pressure, and there's supposed to be vacuum from what I've been reading. So I don't know how detrimental that is, but so yeah, I'm just gonna clean up. I don't know if I'm gonna clean this up or not, because I don't want to make it worse, because that's gonna fall down into the oil, and I can't spray anything in there because that'll go to the oil. I don't know, we'll see. Might spray this out. Yeah, let's clean this up a little bit and then I'll get back to you. All right, well, I got that kind of cleaned up. Not really, because it's probably all caked inside there anyway, so anything I can see isn't going to do anything. But I don't know, kind of threw this down into the engine block, so that's good for it, getting the bearings and stuff. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so these cracks here, or seams I guess you could call them, if I can point with hand. There and there for like the timing cover, you have to put gasket stuff in there. Well, I don't know if you really have to, because this, I feel like that would push down enough to cover that, but that's what they say, is to put it in there, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I thought there was one more thing. I guess just when this is going on, you have to be careful, because it doesn't want to sit in there. Like, I can push it down, but then it comes back out. So just when you're pushing this on here, putting this on there, just make sure everything's lined up, because if if I put it on there and this corner's going, it's leaking. It's just, it has to be perfect. Maybe, I don't know, never done this before, but that's how it goes. So I mean, I guess I have done a valve cover gasket, just not this one. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna slap some gasket sealant on there. I just have like non-hardening pliable, I don't know, this is what I had. So I put that on there. Oh, it was leaking. And then put that on. Yeah, should be all good to tighten down and stuff. Oh, I remember what else I was gonna talk about. So there's these little, come on, these things, just little O-rings, and I believe they go under, like in here. It's kind of hard to see, but I popped this one out and I like cracked the valve cover, like plastic part, because this is just like a seat that comes out, so that when you tighten it down, it's tightening down onto metal. But I didn't end up changing it, because I'm not going to go around and crack every single one and then have a junk valve cover. So I figured hopefully it's just not leaking from there on from the existing seals, and hopefully it'll be all right and I don't have to worry about it. And I don't know if this is just a replacement kit off of Amazon, so I don't know if that really needs to be replaced anyways, or I think the general consensus with these is usually the whole valve cover is changed when doing this kind of job, but I don't know, I just got the gasket, not the whole cover. So put a blob there, put a blob here, and you only need a little bit because of the way it is. It's just in that little spot, and then hopefully this part stays together and it's not gonna. I might end up putting a little gasket material on the back of this to help hold it, but we'll see if I can get it first. Oh, this does not want to stay on here. I'll just put a little bit of this in here. Hopefully it'll hold it. Kind of looks like that's not going to help much. So I think we'll go with the approach of putting it down and then trying to feed it in. Oh, come on now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let me just start all over here. I don't understand. Every time I tip it over, it's gonna fall out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe I could just tip the engine over, put it on top of the valve cover, and then put the engine back in. Alright, I think we're good on the back side and down this side. This part's out. Alright, I don't know if that's on there or not. I think it's on there. I guess we'll see. I'm going to tighten them down, obviously in a circular fashion, so that they're all down about the same. So I don't know what the torque specs on these are, but I could probably look it up, but I'm not gonna. But what I am gonna do is use one of these guys so that I kind of know, because since I don't use that much, I don't know what it's really supposed to be. So I'm just gonna go until it feels right. And then I'm going to do all of them to the same tightness. And that should be good enough. If it leaks, I'll probably have to take it apart anyways. Now this guy goes back on. Dipstick back in. Wipe hands off. Crack garage door open. And start it up and check for leaks. Well, everything looks good. I don't see any leaks, and I guess like even before I changed this, I didn't see any leaks while it was running, like just idling. But anytime I drove it, and then it seemed like whenever I was stopping at a stop sign or something, or like as I was driving away or whatever, then I would smell it. So like the oil burning. What is wrong with this thing? Like now it doesn't go back on. How am I supposed to... Here we go. So, yeah, button this back up, put it back in the driveway, and then tomorrow on my way to work, if it starts leaking oil, then I guess I'll have to revisit the situation. But for now, I think it's good. All right, well, I think I got her all buttoned back up here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it or learned anything, give her a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, you can. Yeah, thanks for watching. Toodles.